Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. PDP has made a very strong move considering the fact that most Nigerians believe that this is the turn of the South and Atiku Abubakar intending to go again will not augur well for them. So they need someone who is strong enough to contest with Bola Ahmed Tinubu and win the case without struggle. And you'll get to hear exactly the person that they have extended their invite to, or let me say extended their ticket to, so that they can overcome the current administration. And that person is a well-known person. And also, it just came up some few minutes ago, but APC has speedily reacted to it. The possible battle between this person and Tinubu, what will happen? We're going to look at full details of that in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, the People Democratic Party, PDP, has asked former President Goodluck Jonathan to run for president in the 2027 presidential election on its platform. It has been reported that this follows the recent sighting of Jonathan's presidential poster for the 2027 election across major streets in Kano, which sparked speculations about his possible return to the political arena. Some political elites said that the move is based on the belief that Jonathan is eligible to serve another four-year term, having already served as the president from 2011 to 2015. In an interview with Punch, the PDP Deputy National Publicity Secretary Ibrahim Abdullahi said the party had eagerly awaited Jonathan's return for a second term due to his political rise. Abdullahi urged Jonathan to heed the call to finish what he started within the party, emphasizing that it would be regrettable if the former president chose another party for his presidential bid. The PDP chieftain also highlighted the party's historical role in shaping Nigerian leadership, citing several notable figures who had emerged from the party. In his words, and I quote, "We have said this about Jonathan and our governors. Even the FCT minister is arguably the best performer in his role, and he is a product of PDP. El-Rufai, Okonjo-Iweala, Dora Okunyili, Obi Ezekwesili, Ekinwumi, Adeshina, Amina Mohammed. These are the pride of this country, and they are all products of the PDP. If Goodluck Jonathan is seriously considering running, we have been calling him to come back and complete his term. It will not be out of place, but if he runs with another political party, it will expose the hypocrisy within the APC. It is crucial for him to remember how he was derided, criticized, and reduced to nothing by these same people. Now that they are suddenly calling him the Messiah, he must not be swayed by their sudden affection. That will be unfortunate." However, sources within the PDP have predicted that the party's future will be determined as its upcoming National Executive Committee meeting scheduled for February 2025. In an interview with the publication above, the immediate past Deputy National Publicity Secretary of PDP, Diran Adeyemi, stated that the delay in the next meeting was due to deeper reasons within the party. He suggested that if the ultimate goal was to remove Damagum, he would do everything possible to prevent the meeting where such a move could be made. Adeyemi argued that if the PDP intended to seek peace, it must align with Damagum and his supporters and allow the situation to settle before pushing for further changes. In his words, he said Damagum, being a shrewd politician, is not ready to leave his post. Adeyemi also cautioned that rushing into the next meeting could lead to more crisis for the party, adding that if you cannot manage yourself as a political party, how can you manage former President Goodluck Jonathan to run for president in the 2027 presidential election on its platform? And this was exactly what the APC said. He said there is just no way the APC will be jittery. If at all there is such a plan to enroll former President Goodluck Jonathan into the race, the APC defeated him when he was in power. Defeating him when he is out of power will be a walkover. It is something that cannot even give the party a sleepless night. So whoever is making this permutation, if the intention is to scare the APC, I think he needs to go back to the drawing board and think again. We are not worried, however. I think it is too premature for us to be talking about 2027. After all, less than 40% of the mandate given to the president under APC has not even been consumed. Let's get to the river before we start thinking of crossing it. But if you bring 10 former President Jonathan, they cannot defeat the APC as of today. The APC defeated Goodluck Jonathan when the president was the leader of the party. The APC will defeat him again now that Tinubu is the president and the leader of the party. It is not Buhari's cult followership that matters. It is a party arrangement. Buhari did not contest on independent candidature status, recalling that in 2015, Jonathan ran on the platform of the People's Democratic Party but was defeated by the APC flag bearer Muhammadu Buhari in the presidential election, and some other details there. But then, interestingly, I must say that Jonathan right now is the most sought after, whether we like it or not, is the most sought after. APC National Director of Publicity, Bala Ibrahim, saying that 10 of President Jonathan cannot face his party, for me, is story for the God, because already we know that he was the best, and ever since he left, APC has pushed Nigeria down to a way it seems as though it cannot be recovered. My colleague is in the house. What's the standpoint considering this move? Do you think that Jonathan may accept this invitation, and do you think that if he accepts it, he may win at the end of the day?
Let's tell ourselves the truth. It's a case of reverse psychology here. If Jonathan dares to contest, and all things being equal, INEC does not go the other way, Jonathan will win flawlessly. One, even if not for anything, if Nigeria can get back to Jonathan's tenure era, we have greatly improved. It is an improvement in the right direction, to the point that they were even telling us in Vision 2025 we're supposed to be among the global champions. Our economy was supposed to be at a particular level. GDP was supposed to grow. But as soon as Buhari entered, let me also say it backward. I don't even know if we are just hoping to see how the 4 years of. I'm not talking about propaganda, because propaganda we are doing very well. But in reality, hunger is biting, insecurity everywhere. And the government of the people is no longer government of the people, it's government of the elite. People are screaming, ground rent are being paid everywhere now. Where's the money? Do you get? So it's a case of, in itself, the economy will sell Jonathan free course on him, that he doesn't even need to do campaign so much. And some people, if you go to some people's social media pages, they will tell you, even if a goat contests with the present president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, without mago, the goat, Nigerians will go and vote for the goat. It is that bad. Let's leave sentiment. They will say, just give it time. We are giving time, but would they die? Will Nigerians go down first before there will be an improvement? So I feel that this is more of reverse psychology, but my fear is this. My fear is not the fact that Jonathan will not accept. My fear is even not the fact that he will win. My fear is the fact that there is an unusual and very cordial and unacceptable, from my own end, unusual collaboration between the legislature and the executive in Nigeria. Yeah. They are supposed to checkmate one another, but they're not checkmating. They are working in synergy. They work that's the problem. They work together for their good, not for the good of the people. Does it favor you? Does not distort your government? Let's go ahead. They don't even say, what does the people say? The people who elected the both arms, their opinion doesn't count. It's what counts that matters. Now, the challenge now is they could, in all sincerity, before 2027, enact a law that will prohibit someone like Jonathan from running.
Yes. You know, this guy had already spoken, Akpabio has spoken, that when he was a governor, the person he was most scared of was actually the House of Assembly. And what he does, everywhere he goes with his speaker, just to make sure that behind his back, the speaker does not, roll out a bill that will affect him. So already, with all of that in his mind, possibly he had briefed the president and said, you need to have a cordial relationship with us so that in event of anything, we can promulgate a bill that will prevent anyone who is most suitable to bring you off the hook and all of that. So I think it's going to be really difficult, as you've rightly pointed out.
If you remember the words, let me quote him word for word, the words he said during Nyesom Wike's birthday. He said that he's a speaker that can make a man
Yes.
turn to a woman.
Woman, exactly.
He has the power to make a standing man becomes a woman, which means they can do and undo. They can look at the law and
Turn it upside down.
flip it, and it becomes binding.
Exactly.
So it's not literally say, even if they say, Jonathan can run, there could be a funny bill that will say he did 2 years before he became the governor, before he became the president, before when Yar'Adua died. He now did another 4 years. By virtue of 6 years, he cannot run
Again. Exactly.
Before you know it, that clause is binding. They say next. So whatever Nigerians are choosing, don't choose anyone that there will be a clause,
because they can pass that bill very close
to the election to knock him off.
To knock him off, which will now make him, go unopposed. The president go unopposed.
Do you understand?
We are hoping that all of this will be put under check. But however, it's important also for us to know that other political parties need to build their strength so that they can also break into the legislature, and there will be favorable competition there than what we are seeing today. That's where we'd like to leave it. Let's be in that conversation and talk more on this. What's the standpoint in respect to all of what is going on in